Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading with me, Mary. It's March. Spring is in the air. There's a storm happening outside, so you may hear some rumbles. There's a little one right now. Oops, these are too big to do that way. Yeah, it's been raining. I've been telling the other astrology signs that I've been getting that feeling of just stepping out of a shower, you know, nice and clean and fresh. The promise of a new day awaits and all of that. And so this morning it started raining, and it's now evening, and it's still kind of raining off and on. And I live in the woods, and there's a lot of leaf material, old dead leaves on the ground, because when you live in the woods you don't rake, because why would you? It's great for the soil, but it's not so good for my nasal stuff. So if I sound a little off, that's what it is. And people have been getting similar readings. Oh my God, similar energies coming through. I've seen both of these cards in previous readings. It's everything's been feeling like a new beginning or a new phase. Maybe not a whole new beginning, but a new phase or a trajectory in a slightly different direction from where you are. But everyone's been really positive. I'm hoping the same is true for Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio? Spirit, this is for Scorpio's new moon in Pisces reading. Whoops, we almost had more, but I asked for 4 minimum. Sometimes they give me more, sometimes not. So something's moving quickly. Even though I don't think pandas are known for their speed, this card does mean speed, moving quickly. Fire is the card of passion, but it's the creative passion, fire, that kind of good creative energy. I do ignore reversals. If you've seen me before, you know I probably have said that. I'm going to go, I'm already getting ahead of myself here. Wow. Okay, Scorpio, wow. Okay. It just keeps going. Wow. There's inspiration, swift movement, brainstorming, the beginning of something. This is, you know, real prosperity, inspired ideas. This is about trusting that even though because this is you, this is the person here, too tired, and so now you have to just trust that this giraffe not only can see where they're going because of their height, but they're also lighting the way, so that you have to just trust that they're going to get you where you need to go. So this is trusting that spirit or the universe or whatever you believe in has, it's working for you, right? Even though you may not be able to see it yet. This is trusting your path, trusting the journey. This is something you're moving quickly, and this is creative passion. This is kind of inspired. This opportunity is coming to you, but all of these are fire, right? Fire. So the creative energy, which is the fire in your belly, the passion. Fortune's wheel. This deck likes to call it where synchronicity meets destiny. So when you see this card, when it shows up, you're probably going to see a lot of things seamlessly falling into place. I use the example like you're driving around looking for a parking place. It's packed, everything is packed, but you turn the corner and boom, right in front of the door you need to go into, a car leaves and you slip in and get that spot. That kind of synchronicity. So it kind of tells you you're on the right track. High Priestess is about mystery. So in a sense, it's a similar energy to this. This is trusting your journey. This is trusting that things are working behind the scenes for you, and you're not supposed to know yet. This is, it may be shrouded, but you're not supposed to know yet. Nine of Fire, because you're kind of having some doubts. Queen of Fire, release the doubts. She's got your back. This is creative energy at its best, right? She's powerful. She's super creative on all levels. She's kind. She's generous. This is great. And then you're going into this with an open heart, the innocence of a child. Queen of Air talks about being clear, having clarity. And then you have the sun and the moon. So you have, moon can sort of be about illusion because it will cast shadows, but it's also revealing. So you've got the conceal reveal with this, as well as intuition. And the sun, nothing grows without it, right? This is about abundance, fulfillment, expansion, growth. And underneath these cards is going the distance. So, and I'm not even going to go to the rest. This one is about the foundation. But yeah, we're not going to go into all of that. I don't know why I've been really compelled to start with the bottom of the deck lately. I might even change how I do the readings. I might quit pulling cards altogether and just do that. But this all supports that, right? Six of Fire is you're just now stepping into the limelight. It's about shining your light and not letting, you're shining your beacon for as an example to others, and nobody else's criticism or whatever is going to dim your light. So your light is shining bright. It's helping others. You're doing some brainstorming here with your little creature flowers and your butterflies and stuff. Everyone's helping you think the great things. Prosperity in its purest form. So it may or may not be money, even though it is the money card, the money suit. Prosperity is, in its purest form, is beyond money, right? It's in terms of money, yes, it's about comfort and I guess safety too, because you want to have a roof over your head and heat or cool or whatever temperature control your climate needs. You want to have enough food to eat. Yeah, so it's prosperity, but it's not just wealth, right? It's prosperity for various reasons. And then here you have the star, which is inspired, right? You've inspiration, new beginning of some sort. So I'm going to pull archetype card, which is what I've been doing for everyone to try to get the overall theme. To me, the overall theme looks like you're moving towards something, I don't want to say breakneck pace, but you're not hesitating at all. I don't see any hesitation here. There doesn't seem to be any self-doubt. It doesn't look like your idea is half-baked. It looks like, Scorpio, you're moving forward to whatever. Spirit, can I get an archetype card, please, for my Scorpio friends for this new moon in the Pisces energy? Yeah, you're moving toward whatever it is. I want to say with gusto, because you've got fire, 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 right? Shining your light, your true self, your beautiful. Spirit, can I please have a overall energy card for the Scorpio reading? Whoops, that one was going to jump out. I'll give it one more pass and see if that was the one that was meant to. Nope, somebody else did too. Okay. Ooh, two of them. Okay, so you're the unique one. Everyone else has been getting similar cards. And the nectar really did feel like it wanted to come out. Okay, so I'm going to read these to you, and I've already talked about these kind of, and I'll get some clarification for the spread after I go into what these are about. I think I'll start with the Thanatos, and I hope I've said it correctly. I don't really know. So it takes a minute to find these. X111. Oh, there we go. This is about an initiation. This book is separated into different categories. So Thanatos is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as a transformation. But the true archetypal renaissance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything when this card appears. It signifies an initiation into the underworld. Wow. It's hard to see what the card... It's hands, and it looks like... I don't know if you can see, that's like a little face with the hands around it. Underworld. I don't know if it's supporting you or pulling you in. Then we have the sword. To use the sword is to decide. The blade separates one reality from another. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. This weapon requires a clear and decisive mind and a willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with the mother is cut. This moment defines our separation from her and begins our journey of becoming ourself. We must make these cuts again and again if we are to grow. Decisions shape our future life, or shape our life, and the sword is an infamous shaper of destiny. Well, and I don't see any hesitation here with moving into your own, whatever, the nectar. I feel like this one did really truly want to come out. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar or sacred elixir is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle form that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated the substance within, it's reflected in their shimmering eyes. Well, that's lovely. I am going to go ahead, well, let's see what we have here, because I kind of already forgot. Yeah, trusting your journey, brainstorming, The synchronicity, you're not supposed to know stuff yet. So having some doubts, getting over the doubts, going into this with open heart. Here's the sword energy. This is swift and clear decision. And the sun energy is kind of like nectar in the moon. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna ask the Naked Heart Tarot if it has anything to add. Spirit, do we have anything to clarify for Scorpio people for the new moon in Pisces, please? Clarify Scorpio, please, for this new moon in Pisces. Whoa. Okay, that jumped out and flew really far away. Sword energy. So yeah, swift decisions, clear decisions, clean cuts. Wheel of Fortune. And I think we already had that same card underneath here. But they didn't call it Wheel of Fortune. It's Fortune's Wheel. So, yeah, it looks like this is a potentially fated, as in destiny, destined to, and it looks like hugely successful. Some kind of creative endeavor. I'm saying the creative because I'm getting a lot of fire, a lot of passion. And it might not be creative like an artistic thing, but however you're approaching this, whatever it is, you're doing so, I believe, with a creative attitude. So not to overuse the term thinking outside the box, but I believe that that's what you're doing. You have a fresh approach to whatever this is. You're not doing the same things over and over, or you're not doing the same things that other people would have done. And here we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of that deck. And I'm going to first, because this book, Naked Heart Tarot, words things a little differently, and some of the cards have a slightly different meaning than some of the other tarot. I work with the good tarot a lot, so I don't need to look that up quite as often. Yeah, this is a struggle or a choice or a decision. But I feel like you've already made the decision. Here I mean, that's about the sword, right? I think you've already made the decision. Wheel of Fortune we talked about. And I'm going to accept the same meaning for that because that just is confirming that it's kind of a destiny meets synchronicity. And the Six of Wands is rising up, praise, honor. This is a victorious card. And the Five of Wands is sort of conflict, but not a bad conflict. It's conflict motivating. But this goes with all your fire. Five of Wands. I am going to read that because I get a different feeling from both of these wands. Wands is the same as fire. If I can find it. Five of Wands. Yeah, conflict, tension, and chaos, which I do not get from this fire card. Five of Fire. Yeah, creative brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. So kind of different energies. Both are the fire cards. Interesting, yes? Yeah, interesting. So everything looks like it's, whatever this is moving in the right direction. It's feeling very successful. I think these cards really weren't quite as connected as they usually are for this for some reason. It might speak to some of you, but I'm not getting it resonating with the overall quite as strongly. Spirit, can I get some direction from the map cards, please, for Scorpio? And sometimes we get them from someplace else. Ride the wave. Yeah, so this creative energy, go with it, right? It's, yeah, you're gonna be able to do this just fine. And then listening. That's listening to others, listening to for opportunities, listening to wisdom. I'll read you the ride the wave card in a moment, but I'll first get to listening. Yeah, open heart will hear the message. And then you had that open heart down here, right? The page of water. So that's just going in with an open heart. It's just being reminded that there's a time to speak and a time to be silent. So I think too that this is brainstorming. This is about inspiration, that whatever this idea is, maybe you just have to sit with it for a minute. Definitely take action, because it's going to be good. But you might have to sit, there might have to be some clarity involved. And I will, there we go, ride the wave. So right now, success is easy and effortless. I don't even need to say more. Right now, success is easy and effortless. That's what the tagline is going to say. That is all you need to know. I'm going to give you one more just for the fun of it. Scorpio, this is amazing and fabulous. This journey that you're going to be on. Seeing beyond. Yeah, this is about vision, the capacity to imagine something, to look beyond the material, beyond the obvious, the realm of the transpersonal, options and possibilities, getting out of your own way and discarding your projected outcomes. That's it. Yeah, so don't focus on the result. Focus on the day-to-day stuff. Ride the wave. Thank you so much, Scorpios. I hope that I hope this resonates with at least a few of you. Feel free to give me thumbs up. I appreciate it if you do, and I love it if you subscribe. And feel free to give me some feedback. If whatever is working for you, please let me know. If you have suggestions, I'm open to them. So thanks for tuning in. And this is a fairly new channel, so I still haven't settled into exactly how I'm doing things right now. It's been new moon and full moon, and I'm liking that. And I think that I think it's getting an okay response. I haven't really told so many people about it yet, but so far the response has been pretty decent. So let me know if it's working for you, and if you have suggestions or if you have specific questions you want me to do readings on, please put it in the little suggestion box, because then I can do those. Thanks so much, everybody, and I'll see you for the full moon. Bye.